You go. I made Keith do it to Bryce last night.
You did it?
Yeah, Keith did it to his son.
She made me, and I
got in trouble.
Yeah, I got in trouble, yeah.
We hold it right here, like that. Yep.
My mother got pissed off. She actually threw an egg at me. She was like, don't do that to my grandson!
You go.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Wausau Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our unique doctor-supervised program makes it easy to lose weight, get healthy, and get your energy back safely, naturally, and effectively. If you'd love to lose unhealthy fat without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no HCG, no drugs, no hypnosis or surgery, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Hi, I'm Carrie from Wittenberg. I lost over 100 pounds and 68 inches. I know the secret. Prior to starting this program, I suffered with chronic migraines, lots of joint aches and pains, didn't have the energy to be the mom that I needed to be. My energy level's back, my confidence is back. I would definitely recommend this program to anyone looking for a change.
For your free private weight loss consultation, call Wausau Weight Loss today at 715-203-8695.
Here at American Marine, we got more boats in stock than anyone, anywhere.
You looking for a new fishing boat? We've got a whole showroom full.
Our pontoons more your style? We have a bigger selection than anyone.
We will beat any competing price by $500, and we'll match deposits up to $1,000. There is so much summer fun left. Make it even better by picking out your new boat from the biggest selection and biggest showroom in the USA, only at American Marine Shawano.
Up North at 4 with Nate and Jeff starts now.
I'm Matt Weaver in for Nate Myhawk, and welcome to Up North at 4. Today we'll hear from a local initiative honoring the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech, and we'll learn how a local triathlon is changing lives one runner at a time. We'll get to all that in just a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. A young couple from Washington is counting their blessings, 5 to be exact. Graham and Stephanie Friels learned that they'd become parents last December. At their first ultrasound appointment in early January, they learned that they'd welcome not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 kids into this world. The couple moved to Arizona after finding a doctor who was there specializing in higher order multiple pregnancies. The babies were born 13 weeks early on June 4th via emergency C-section. 4 girls and 1 boy each weighed barely more than 2 pounds and spent weeks in the hospital's nursery intensive care unit. And last week, the final quintuplet was discharged. From 2 to 7, the Friels can now start their journey as a family now that little Aiden, Elena, Linnea, Fisher, and Harper are home. Legos is now selling Braille bricks for the blind. Their new product has studs that correspond to the numbers and letters of the Braille system. The printed version of the symbol or letter is also shown beneath the studs. Available in French, English, and more languages are coming out next year. Legos says the bricks are fully compatible with other sets, allowing kids as age 6 and up to enjoy whether they are visually impaired or not. Pre-orders for the new sets open Thursday at $90. One injured Marine in Maine was gifted a new home for his birthday. After struggling to get around and live in his old house, the man now has a smart home that gives him more freedom. A training mission left Lance Corporal Noah White with no movement from the neck down. On his birthday yesterday, he walked into a new home for the first time. The smart home is a mortgage-free home and built to accommodate the various challenges that he faces, allowing him to do things like open the door and turn off the lights using an app he controls. It was built by Tunnels to Towers, an organization founded in memory of a firefighter who ran headfirst into danger on 9/11. Actor and comedian Kevin Hart says that he's the dumbest man alive for landing himself in a wheelchair. Hart says he tried to race former NFL player Stephon Ridley in a 40-yard dash. Now the 44-year-old says he has muscle tears in his lower abdomen and abductors. The two are friends, and Ridley is wishing Hart well in his response to his video. He writes, he thought Hart could handle the sprint since former quarterback Tom Brady ran it in his 40s. Now, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us in our Weather Center today. Jeff, what are we seeing outside?
Yeah, hey, Matt, happy Thursday, which means tomorrow is Friday, and I promise this weather out there now is going to get better. Lots of clouds, low clouds out there currently, and some light rain showers across the area, but a front's going to come through tomorrow, clear all of this out of here with a couple showers and storms, and then we have a very nice weekend on the way. Right now, though, it's 72 in Rhinelander with a northeast breeze around 5 and a dew point there. Very muggy air at 69. Over in Wausau, 86 for you. There's a front right across the area right now with a southwest breeze there at 7 and a dew point there at 72, making it feel like 92 up in Wausau right now. All right, temperatures around the horn. Here we go again, right? Yesterday we had hundreds down here. Not so much today, but still it's pretty hot across central Wisconsin as the cold front is right across Lincoln County right here and drifting south slowly. So tomorrow it will be cooler across our central portions. The average high is 76, the average low being 51. The record high, 93, did not do that today. And here we are. Look at the sunset at 7:51. We are losing 2 minutes and 59 seconds of daylight every day around here. All right, going forward, though. So 78 tomorrow, so comfortable. And then look what happens. The cool front comes through. 73 for Saturday, 74 Sunday. Lots of sunshine over the weekend. It's going to be gorgeous around here. 72 for Monday, a bit cooler Tuesday. And then some signs now. We're going to kind of wind down the month Thursday into Friday next week with temperatures back up into the 80s. All right, so lots of low clouds out there now, some drizzle in spots as well, but there is a back edge to this right over here. So we're actually going to go partly cloudy for a few hours tonight, but then a front's going to come through tomorrow, and we'll likely get a couple of thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. This isn't going to be a widespread soaking rainfall at all, but just know if you're out and about tomorrow on the lakes for sure, around midday tomorrow, a couple of showers and storms across the area. That's the front. Behind it, nicer air flows in for the weekend, and we're in for a very nice weekend around here. Our forecast then tonight, though, looking at partly cloudy skies to mostly cloudy skies, some drizzle out there as well, with low temperatures down near 58. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Forest County Potawatomi presents Kiss. Friday, September 1st, Crandon International Raceway. Kiss, the End of the Road World Tour. On sale now at pacebig.com/events or CrandonRocks.com.
Keep your home looking clean and beautiful with the 11% off Dutch Boy paints at Menards. DuraClean paint provides a weather-resistant coating with crack and fade resistance. Get 1 gallon for $32.89 after rebate. For exceptional adhesion and one-coat coverage, choose Dutch Boy Max Bond Plus Exterior Paint. It's a paint and primer in one that resists dirt, mildew, and repels rain 90 minutes after application. A gallon is $44.94 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop Goodwill for back to school. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. Welcome in a new school year with Goodwill, where you'll find treasures and great deals on school, dorm essentials, and clothing for every style. You'll also keep items out of the landfill while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. We are joined here by Nancy Johnson and Cheryl Hansen. You guys are part of the Northwoods Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, and you're hosting this weekend on Sunday, the 27th, the MLK Commemoration Day. What is this, first and foremost, and how did you guys get this started?
Nancy?
Well, actually, I do know how this got started. We've done a Martin Luther King something, a speaker, or we have film. We've done something for many, many years, our fellowship. But a few years ago, Cheryl and I happened at the same time to listen to Madison's commemoration of Dr. Martin Luther King on Dr. Martin Luther King's Day. We thought it was such a great idea. We decided to do it ourselves. We moved it outside, and we're doing it in the summer to commemorate his I Have a Dream speech.
Yeah, so 60 years is this Sunday, this weekend.
It'll be it's Monday, but
Monday, okay.
But we are having our celebration on Sunday so people can join us.
Yeah, and it's at the Minocqua Park Complex,
yes,
off of Highway 70. What can you tell me as like kind of the lineup for the day? What's going to be going on at this celebration?
Well, we have somebody giving a blessing from Lac du Flambeau, Camoin. We have a poet with some original poetry. We have the Sharp Keys, a duo, singing and guitar duo from Madison, who are going to be playing music. Our choir is going to be singing. Our keynote speaker is Bob Kovar from the area, an area organizer. And we are also giving our second annual Martin Luther King Jr. Humanitarian Award to Carol Amor from Lac du Flambeau.
Very cool. Nancy, MLK, such a legacy, right? Why is it important for you to keep that going?
I have a few notes here.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you for asking. UU is actually are based on 7 principle thing, and social justice is a core of the UU's belief. Mm-hmm. So Social Justice Committee, which we are part of, is obviously a core of our group. And we can't say that Martin Luther King, he was definitely very interested in social justice, civil rights, and the whole thing. So I guess I'm just going to briefly skip to the couple of things that are really, I thought, significant is in our principles. The second principle is justice, equality, and compassion in human relations. And the sixth principle is the goal of world community with peace, liberty, and justice for all. And Dr. King, as we know, had a dream of a beloved community, which has still not been realized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. So special. So the event starts at 11 o'clock.
Right.
And Cheryl, you're the MC, correct?
I am. I'm the moderator by default.
Wait a minute. No.
But yes, I am. I am the moderator. I was last year also. It was a wonderful community event. It's a really feel-good thing. We really hope people come out for it.
It sounds like it. So let's review where it is, when it is, and how people can get tickets to it.
All right. There are no tickets. It's free to anybody who wants to join us. It's at 11 o'clock this Sunday, the 27th, at Minocqua Park Complex on Highway 70 West. Also, for those of you who need more enticement, there are cookies, bars, and music.
Nancy's cooking.
Yeah, cookies, bars, and refreshments at the end of the event. And the Sharp Keys, they're a wonderful duo, are going to be playing a concert at the end of the event.
Very cool.
You got me there.
Yeah.
All the baked goods, I'll be there for that.
That's right. If Martin Luther King doesn't do it for you, the cookies will.
Yeah, that's so special. That's awesome. And what do you think, when you look at the life, we talked about the importance of Martin Luther King. Why is it so important that you continue to share this message with the Northwoods community up here of his I Had a Dream speech?
Well, I think it's clear that I think most people know what Martin Luther King stood for about equality for all people. And he did have a vision of something called the blessed community, which is far from being realized. In fact, I think we've gone backwards in some cases. And our effort is to be good neighbors to all people of all colors, of all cultures, of all denominations in the area. And that's why it's kind of it's a celebration trying to bring people together in that kind of notion of realizing that blessed community.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Cheryl and Nancy, for joining us. Again, the MLK celebration this weekend. We will be right back after the break on Up North at 4.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
When you need a new roof or repair, remember, quality counts. Hi, I'm Paul, owner of Overhead Solutions. Listen, I've seen some shady roof operations, but I believe in honesty, hard work, and integrity. Our team is committed to providing you with a quality product at a fair price. So go ahead, call our competitors, but before you sign on that dotted line, call Overhead Solutions for a free estimate.
For asphalt, metal, rubber, or cedar roofs, call Overhead Solutions for a free roof estimate.
The pain in my back and hip have prevented me from walking. I really miss exercising.
Are you finding yourself sitting on the sidelines because of your chronic pain? At Integrated Pain Solutions, we use high-intensity laser therapy to treat the root cause of your chronic pain.
I would recommend Integrated Pain Solution for anyone who has pain.
Choose relief today. Schedule your no-cost consultation at 844-200-PAIN or visit integratedpainsolutions.com.
She is a ninja prodigy.
I'm ready to become the youngest woman to hit a buzzer in Vegas.
History in the making. Oh, man, I can't take this. She might have a shot. Oh!
A 2-hour Ninja Warrior, Monday on NBC. A country music legend turns her chair.
Wow. Fancy. Get ready for Team Reba.
Reba McEntire joins The Voice Monday, September 25th on NBC.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Love your career? Cost Cutters will support you in achieving your career goals. With competitive wages, great benefits, and up to a $2,250 sign-on bonus. Stop in or visit costcutters.com to find your nearest location.
Sometimes.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. We are joined here by Pete Zambon and Ted Feifreck of the Wild Triathlon this upcoming weekend. So you guys, Pete, you're in charge of setting the course, correct? And Ted, you're in charge of kind of the race as a whole.
Getting everything organized.
Yeah, so
flights out. Yes.
Right. So, you know, this is over at Holiday Acres on Saturday. What is kind of the process of getting this thing set up? What has it been like?
Well, it's always a process for me in terms of getting the trails cleared, especially after this, late spring. We had lots of trees coming down in the woods, and so it starts out with just getting out there and seeing how much chainsaw work we need to do, and then actually it was just yesterday, right?
We just did that yesterday.
Just yesterday, the group from Wild came out, and we went out together and marked the trail, make sure everything looks good. And from there, I think the rest of the work is Ted's.
Yeah. So, Ted, I see you got the shirt on there with all the numbers on it.
Yeah.
And is it abbreviated, or is it the same distance as a normal? It's a mini triathlon.
It's abbreviated, so it's a mini. Yeah, they can either do a 300-yard swim or an 850-yard kayak. Then they transition into a 10K bike, and that's both on and off-road. Like Pete said, when we laid the course out, not for faint of heart.
Pete likes the challenge.
He liked the challenge. And then they have a 5K run to finish. So, yeah, there's 3.
All right, Pete. Holiday Acres, of course, a beautiful piece of property out there on Lake Thompson. So, obviously, the swim is across Lake Thompson, or how does that go?
Well, we sort of go in a little bit of a triangle, you could say, just so that so there isn't two-way traffic and to avoid confusion that way. And so people start right out at the beach, and after they finish the swim, they run up to the tennis courts, which is where their bikes are set up waiting for them in the transition area, come out back to the bike area or the tennis courts again, and then they head straight out into the woods for the run. And it's, as Ted was saying, it has some hills in it, but I would like to believe that it's a course that has a great mix of terrain, so that there isn't just one perfect bike or one perfect running style. And if you want to take it nice and easy and just have a great time, it's a beautiful time out in the woods, in the Northwoods.
Did you make Ted try it out first, or has he already ran it and swam it?
It was real nice running it on the gator. I couldn't do anything more than run it on the gator. I completed it with no problem.
We initiated him. The new race director has to drive the vehicle through the course, and that proves to us that it's a manageable course.
Yeah, so the 11th annual here, how do you think this has continued on for so many years? Is it just a great partnership between Holiday Acres and Wild?
It has been. And this year, we're having 88 participants signed already. Wow. Largest one we've ever had before, never had over 80. So we're really excited to have that number. It's this Saturday out at Holiday Acres starting 8 o'clock. The first wave of swimmers goes out at 8:30. But if people want to come, root somebody on.
The weather looks fantastic.
Yes. And there's still time to sign up. You can even sign up on the race day. If you just wake up Saturday morning and you say, you know what, I need to go for a swim, just come on out and sign up. It's a great time.
So really quick here, I just want to mention WILD stands for Wise Intentional Leadership and Development.
Correct.
That's what the money for this goes towards.
Correct.
Okay, awesome. So we are going to take a break. We look forward to seeing you out there on Saturday. You going to be out there maybe?
I don't know if I can run that far.
Jeff,
I can swim it.
You do the weather. The weather, it sounded so
You manage the weather.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. We're going to do a little lap here, and we'll be right back after the break.
Stay tuned to learn more about this limited time offer from Renewal by Andersen.
Have you been looking at replacing your home's windows or doors? If so, I'm sure price is a huge factor. At Renewal by Andersen, we're really proud of our fair pricing policy.
We're a typical middle-class family. We have a budget. We need to be aware of where our money's going. And the great thing about Renewal by Andersen was they actually had several financing options that were going to make sense for our situation.
So, let's talk windows. Our Fibrex window material is like the gold standard in the industry. It's a composite material that lasts longer, performs better, and is actually 2 times stronger than vinyl. Okay, so you're carrying this out to your back deck, but you gotta stop and try to shove open that patio door. That can be real frustrating. The dual ball bearing adjusters on our patio doors help the doors to glide easily. At Renewal by Andersen, we've been doing this a long time. And we know that you don't want some hard sell sales pitch. We'll visit your home, see exactly what you have, and then give you an exact price quote. And we'll honor that price for a whole year so that there's no pressure. Let us give you a price on the windows and doors that you will love.
We had the intention of looking at different companies, doing some due diligence, and we started with Renewal by Andersen, and it was such a compelling conversation and process that we ended up not even looking any further.
It's BOGO 50 Bonanza Month at Renewal by Andersen. Buy one window or patio door and get the next one 50% off. That's 50% off with no payments and no interest for 1 year. This month only, buy one window or patio door and get the next one 50% off. Our BOGO 50 Bonanza Month ends August 31st. For a free appointment with Renewal by Andersen, call 715-318-3535.
All right, so today is one of those sad days because I actually have the privilege of working the last shift today with Mr. Matt Weaver, who will be moving on to other things beginning tomorrow. This is his last day with us today.
Yeah.
So, Matt, to me, this story is crazy exciting, right? Where, of course, you've been here for a couple of years, doing some great work, won several awards. You're doing great in journalism, but now you're going to try something new. What are you going to try?
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate spending my last day here with you, and I remember bringing it up to you. I'm leaving a little bit of a cliffhanger here, but I'll get there in just a minute. I remember bringing it up to you a couple months ago, and you kind of took a step back in your chair, and you were like, wait, what? Where did that come from? And just kind of surprising. So I will have the pleasure and the honor of moving to Spain, to Madrid, this upcoming fall, and I'm going to be teaching English overseas, helping out in the classroom. I'm not leading the classroom. They wouldn't trust me that much.
Oh, come on. So to actually say that now, though, you're moving to Spain, to Madrid, to teach English.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. It's been a really special experience to kind of walk through leading up to everything, getting my visa and all that stuff. And we've had to work that out, and it's been complicated, but it's been great to get this finally lined up and ready to go. So
yeah, and I asked you to share your story today because, for those of you wondering, he has a host family in Spain who he cannot wait to meet. They haven't met yet, right?
Yeah.
Which, just the whole thing, I mean, to be like, I was thinking back, to be in my 20s again, and to have the opportunity to do this, you get that chance once, right?
Yeah.
So now that we're a week or two away from leaving, how's it feel?
It's surreal at this point. You know, I'm heading home next week and getting my I's dotted and T's crossed and whatnot before I leave in September. But it's been a really special ride here at Channel 12, and appreciate all the people at WJFW who've helped me out all this way forward.
Do you have a favorite moment?
Gosh, I've been so privileged. I had some of my press passes I was looking at, and I've just gotten to do so many cool things, from the Kinship charity basketball game to the Rose Parade, as you saw a minute ago.
The golf tournament.
The golf tournament, that was really sweet. Of course, snowshoe baseball, Devin Biggs there. And then being at Chase Field for the Wisconsin Badgers as they played in one of the Holiday Bowl games.
So there's not one favorite moment, there's several.
I'd pick all those as my favorites.
It is weird, though, when you leave and look back and just to see how much you do, right? How many places you've been, people you've talked to, events you've been to. It's neat to kind of be like, wow, I have a full life, right, when these things come around. I love that. So.
I think when I looked at it a couple months ago, I was like, wow, from doing the Rose Parade to being sent out to D.C., I've gone from sea to shining sea. So it's been a very special experience to be here at Channel 12, and I'm just thankful to all the viewers and thankful to everyone who I've interviewed and met all this time. Thankful that they gave me the time to show them the opportunity to share their story, because that's what it's all about here.
Well, we're going to miss you, and we will be right back after this break.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
America, come along with our adventure seekers, the Sanchez family, and discover summer with the Ford F-150. See how available features like Pro Trailer Backup Assist make backing up as easy as turning a knob. Watch as Pro Power on board lights up the night. And Ford Blue Cruise makes driving even more fun. Now get a Ford F-150 XLT or Ford Lightning with 3.9% APR financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail trade assist cash and $500 low APR cash.
Here at American Marine, we got more boats in stock than anyone, anywhere.
You looking for a new fishing boat? We've got a whole showroom full.
Our pontoons more your style? We have a bigger selection than anyone.
We will beat any competing price by $500, and we'll match deposits up to $1,000. There is so much summer fun left. Make it even better by picking out your new boat from the biggest selection and biggest showroom in the USA, only at American Marine Shawano.
When life takes a challenging turn, when you need specialized health care, when every decision needs to be informed, certified specialty nurses make a difference. Did you know certification is a choice? Certified specialty nurses have demonstrated knowledge competencies above and beyond their licensing exam. Dedicated to lifelong learning, their specialized skills include the latest developments in patient care. If you have questions, they have answers. Trust in certified specialty nurses to meet your healthcare needs. They are passionate about their specialty and advocate for you and your family. Throughout your life, no matter what you are faced with, from primary to critical and advanced care, certified specialty nurses and advanced practice nurses make a difference. Learn more at certifiednurses.org.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Jeffrey Weller. I'm joined by Theo Weller here. I think I actually have a second checked bag in my flight to Spain.
Okay, well, he flies first class. So, if you want, but you can't have
Gosh, man.
I don't spend 4 days at the lake house. He's a tired dog here.
Yeah. He's a big dog, too. I don't know if they're going to have enough room for first class. They might. Yeah.
Pounds is gonna, he's expensive. He's expensive. So. All right, well, we got to go, but all the best to you. You cannot take Theo with you, and we'll be back tomorrow right here at 4 o'clock.
Music every weekend, never a cover, and drinks priced right. TV, pool, darts, and more. Happy's Pub in downtown Woodruff.